Uta senpai.
Hello, 大家好, I'm Uta fan. Hope you're having a nice weekend. It's time for another Miami ranking video, where I rank the top 10 Bishoujo figures of the week into a tier list. This week we have lots of figures from games such as Nier Automata and Final Fantasy VII. We also have an interesting tea time figure. The list is captured as of July 7, afternoon Japan time. First up, we have this very interesting tea time cat set from Rimrose. This reminds me of those teacup figures we got from Rimrose a while back. So I think you can get them separately, but as a set, this is Magic Kawaii. So this is, I think, the clerk card, and then she's serving you some bread with a thorn there, very nice. Yeah, I love the sculpt of her mouth and the cat ear, and the apron looks very cute as well. It's a smaller figure, but there's good amount of detail. This is the customer cat. I love how she's holding the bread, and then the bag have a bee in it, very nice, a cat bee as well, looks like. Yeah, and then the whole thing just screams fluffiness and cuteness to you, right? So both the clerk and the customer come with their own accessory and props, so you probably want to get them both either way, so the set is probably a great buy. There's a lot of interesting stuff you get, right? So you get like the counter with a lot of variety of bread and bakery goods. There's also a little bird with a chef hat on it and some cupcake. And then on the customer side, you have some table and then the nice looking cat ear menu and then the tray stand. So yeah, if you ask me, the prop actually might be the reason why you want to get a set, because you can use those props for your figure photography, right? I just noticed there's also a strawberry cake and then a milkshake of sorts. So yeah, very cute set together. And then I guess they put it behind some diorama, so that's fantastic. But actually it looks pretty good too. Even the sculpt on the tail looks fine. If I may nitpick, maybe the leg could be done a bit better. I do wonder if you can take off the cover for the bread, but probably not since it's just a tiny figure. But all in all, very cute kawaii set. If you're into cat girl and you love bakery and very cutesy stuff, this one is definitely for you. So here is the inventory of what you get, right? So that's fantastic, very creative. I would say A tier, just being something fresh and different. So yeah, nice cat girl set, even though a bit tiny. Then we have Mika, Call of the Star version. First impression, I like her pose, very kawaii. The halo are well sculpted. The base is definitely great. I think it's, with the moon, I wonder how she's propped up though. We'll see from the back. The wing looks lovely, and then how her legs are crossed and dangling here, very fantastic. Expression wise, Magic Kawaii, side shot looking good. I love the underside, there's some starry pattern to it, right? So very cute expressions. And then here's her in some photo backdrop, and then you can see, okay, I guess maybe you can't really see her pantsu. I do wonder if you can see her pantsu though, if we shine a light on it, right? And continuing on the bakery theme, I guess. But yeah, the base are translucent, the moon and the star, that's fantastic there. Yeah, I love translucent stuff, right? So, and then it looks like stained glass kind of thing, so if you shine some light on it, it's probably look great. The hair sculpt quite nice, I think it flow well with the hair. Guess the stained glass effect only apply up front, and then there's her name right here in the base, so that's a nice touch. Yeah, very nice Blue Archive figure. I would say another A tier, so very kawaii too. Then we have 2B, so with the second core or part 2 of the anime just airing again, I imagine we'll see more of 2B. Most of 2B figures, she's in this classic back dress, right, with that high boot. But you also have the 2 main weapons that she use, the great sword and then the katana. You also have the pot, and then there's a mule head there, so not sure what this stand stone case is supposed to convey, but back shot, look at that, that's just fantastic, right? Yeah, I love this shot here. You can see her butt cheek and then a little bit of her squishy tie there. Side shot looking good too. Yeah, she always had this special allure, right? And without her mask on, when you can see her eyes, she just looks so beautiful, right? Yeah, so paint job wise, I think this is very nicely done, and then the tie looks great, and then the pot well colored, the weapons got some nice detail, right? And then even the base is painted quite nicely. I wish we can see more back shot, but they seem to be focusing on the side shot, which I can't complain. Yeah, the high boot looks good. And here's a more close-up shot, so you can see her beautiful blue eyes. So very lovely 2B figure, I would say one of the better ones, so I would say also A tier. Yeah, so we are off to a good start. Up next we have Ares from Mega House. I still haven't watched this anime. I guess not kind of my kind of anime, but this is, as you can see, a fairly small figure, right? You can fit her inside the palm of your hand. Usually the one wrinkle eye thing, I like them, but he is not doing it for me though. Pretty simple figure. Back shot looks a bit bland. Now you can see a bit of her pantsu, so that's nice. Oh, I guess you'd get a different faceplate, so this one actually looks better in my eye than this one, something different. And a side shot, kind of a mid figure, not that great. Maybe actually I'll put it in D tier. So next up we have Lilith, this one from Capcom. Can see this is a different style of figures, right? So not my type of figures, but in terms of the sculpt, I think it's alright. The wing could have been sculpted better. Something about her expression that looks off to me. I don't know what it is. Yeah, and then you can see there's some texture on the back of her wing, so that's interesting with the bat. Yeah, so back shot looks better. Side shot is okay. Expression just looks off to me, so not doing it for me. This shot is okay, I guess. Now some more close-up shot. Here's her next to the other character. Yeah, I guess they look better in a pair or a trio. Not sure, is this in front of a mirror? Oh no, I guess it's just a different version of them, and not sure why they have them pose like this, almost like rubbing each other. Interesting. We don't normally see the box, but I guess in this case we already know what the box looks like. Usually it's a mystery. Yeah, not sure what I think about this. Yeah, I'll just say C tier. Then we have 2B again. This is just a very small figure of 2B, a very chibi version of her. I don't own any figures from this line yet, but sometimes they do tempt me a lot. Like this one does look pretty good. I think it captured 2B very accurately here, and I love, you know, how cute she looks here. And then the button, I think the placement of it looks good, looks odd, but with Nia, I think this is very fitting. I wish we had more photos though, but definitely very cute 2B. Not as good as the earlier one, but for a small, affordable one, yeah, I would say pretty good, so B tier. Then we have Kurisu Marquise from Steins Gate. So I don't know if this is a re-release or not, but we have quite a few figures of her with a stack of those CRT monitor. This one, I guess you're buying the whole thing, right? Including the base and not just for her. Although the way she poses, I think this does look lovely. And then there's some different angles of her. There's some nice details on the CRT. Not sure why they don't show how her back looked like. So I would have loved to see some photo of those angles. Yeah, so just based on the photo alone, it's hard to say, so I'll say B tier. Then we have Aerith from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So this one is from the Play Art series. I think I mentioned this before. I don't really like the Play Art series, but this one I think might be one of the better looking one. At least her dress is well sculpted, and then her face looks a lot like Aerith in the game, so I'll give them that. But in terms of the hair, right, I don't like how the plastic and the choice of color they use here, it looks a bit cheap. And then you have the flower basket, but her jacket, that looks lovely though. I think that's well sculpted. The hair just kind of stand out, like I wish they used a different paint there. And then here's Aerith next to Cloud. I guess you get different faceplate as well. The nice thing about this at least is the joint is not that visible, so because of the long dress, so that's pretty good. I would say B tier. I just wish some other company would also license and do some Final Fantasy figures, cause I don't really like the Square Enix stuff that much. But how about you? Comments and let me know. I think we have Rika last week, but this time is an articulate figure. I love the color palette. Yeah, very colorful in this pastel color. Yeah, this is her primary color, and then the gold of the weapon contrasts nicely with the rest of the figure. And the expression is okay. Yeah, I think could be better. And because there's some armor, so the joint are well hidden. There's some different accessory piece, so as an articulate figure, you can pose her differently. This faceplate look better in my eye. And then you can pose her like she's very cute and kawaii and embarrassed or ready for some actions with the different move. There's some nice details around her armor, so that's nice. So you get a total of 4 faceplate, 3 different kind of weapons. And then posing her next to some diorama definitely looks better. Yeah, I think the color choice are definitely the highlight here for me. It's a little bit expensive for a articulate figure, but if you're a fan, you probably will be buying her already. So not a bad one, I would say B tier. Finally, we have Elena from the Play Art series. This one is definitely quite a few notch down from Aerith. The suit, yeah, the way they done the suit looks terrible. I mean, sorry, the color looks weird, and then again, the color for the hair, I just don't like what they do with that line of figures. Her face looks too stiff, right? And then we're not getting a lot of stuff. Like, I guess they're trying to add some texture to the suit and the tie with the pink, but it's just not showing it. Then there's her with the weapon and the gun, and then the grenade, ice cream bar, and then you see all the accessory you get from her. There's actually quite a bit of details in her gun, so I wondered if they spend all the money sculpting and painting her gun. I would prefer they spend more time on the figure though. I mean, unfortunately this one just doesn't do it for me, so E tier. And there you have it. This is the list of the week. I'm not going to pre-order anything probably. I've been tempted by 2B figure a lot before, and this one definitely is very tempting, but I don't want to get into that rabbit hole because I fear I won't be able to stop. The cat set looks lovely though. I might, get it to use those as a prop, but how about you? What do you think of this week figures? Do you love those Play Art figures from Square Enix? And how about the very lovely set? The cat from Rimrose, and then the 2B stuff? As always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Until next time, you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.